What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk to you about another pack that I got from Grey Ghost Gear. After having the lightweight assault pack for a while and using it and really taking it out and beating it up, I just really love the gear that this company puts out. And being that the first time, when I got the lightweight assault pack, I got it in the 500D. I figured this time I was going to try something a little different. So I looked around on their site, and what I ended up deciding on was what you see here. And what this is the Stealth Operator Pack. And this version specifically is the LiteLok model, which means that it's made with a kind of ripstop. The way I would describe this is kind of like a ripstop raincoat material. It's sort of like a waterproofed or kind of raincoatish type material, but then it's got the squares sewn in for durability and longevity. All in all, it is an absolutely phenomenal pack, but just different enough that it fits a slightly different usage profile than the lightweight assault pack. And so I definitely think it's another very worthy purchase. I see myself putting this to a lot of good use. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the features that make this pack awesome. So to start off by going over the exterior and materials on this pack, basically, as far as what I told you, the LiteLok material designed to keep this pack a lot lighter weight, a very nice material. It almost in the light has a kind of sheen to it. You can't really see it here. Of course, if you can't tell, this is the Coyote model that I ended up going with on this one. I think that the intended design of this pack is one where a person can be, outfitted for tactical advantage, but also stay very low profile, unnoticed. It looks like a standard backpack for the most part, and there's not much about this pack that would draw you into any sort of concern if you saw somebody using it in public. It's very low key. So the LiteLok material is the entire pack is made out of that. The zippers on the pack all over, and there's basically three main compartments. The zipper here and the zippers up here, all the zippers on this pack are YKK branded, so you know that they're absolutely phenomenal zippers, and they're all stitched in this reverse style so that water can't easily penetrate the zippers. That's definitely a good thing. And then over all the zippers on this, you can see the seams here cover the zipper, so that also lends itself to more waterproofing along the zipper line. Over here, you can see they've used this flap or created this flap that runs over the entire top of the main compartment zipper. And that also lends itself to allowing the water to drop right over the zipper without sitting on the zipper where it might eventually penetrate. The top of the bag has a folded over and stitched plus reinforced handle. There are no openings at the top of this bag like the lightweight assault pack. It is just a box stitched handle, and it's fairly generous. It's actually pretty large, almost spanning maybe 3/4 of the width of the pack. So a cool little touch right there, a little different than you normally see. No molly or anything on this pack whatsoever. Like I said, it's not designed to look military. It's designed to be very low key. On the back here, you can see the straps. They are attached up here. This, part of this webbing is hard stitched, and then you've got these polymer buckles for weight savings between the hard stitch and the strap itself. Very nice box stitching all around on these straps. running down the straps, which also, by the way, are also made of LiteLok, and they're also all the seams around the entire thing are all reinforced, wrapped and reinforced with the kind of finished ends here. Very nice. Here you've got elastic for routing any kind of hydration over either side. You've got polymer D-rings down here, very high quality. You've got a nice removable. You can see here the splits in these sliders make these fully removable. Very nice sternum strap, easy off and on. And like I said, if you don't use it, you can remove it. And then depending on what size you are or where you like to wear your pack, these things slide up and down from here to allow you to adjust for your fit. Down below here, you've got a very nice adjustment. Now, one thing to notice about this pack is it is not like the lightweight assault pack. It does not have a quick detach buckles here. This is just a slider with a kind of angled pull for your thumb to quick pull for loosening, but it does not come fully detached. So that's something to be aware of. This is a pack that's designed to always be used as a pack and not to be added to other kit. But that's part of the difference between this and the lightweight assault pack and why it makes it a worthy purchase, even though I already had their other pack. Plenty of webbing for adjustment, like I said, for any size person. And then the ends of these are finished off with a loop at the bottom so it doesn't easily come out of this if you pull to full extent. The back of this pack is is the kind of air mesh material. It's stitched here for small amounts of wind channeling or air channeling between your back and the pack, but for the most part this whole air mesh is designed to kind of be a air channel anyway, so you really don't need like a channel down the back. I've used this pack out in the sun, day hikes and whatnot for a while, and it's definitely stays cool. It's not too bad in terms of heat on the back. So that's how the back pad works. So for the most part, that is, before I go any further, all the hardware is completely high quality, very nice, sturdy hardware. I'm not sure if all of the hardware is ITW Nexus on this pack. I did see on these D-rings, I think, where it says Duraflex. So these might be Duraflex branded. But I think these are the ITW Nexus product, and regardless, these, just being hands-on with this pack, I can tell you that the hardware with, all over is very consistent in terms of the durability and quality of the material in the hardware. And then, like all Grey Ghost gear stuff, the stitching everywhere, very well done, box stitched at all key stress points. All this is tripled over. Any stitching in any of these areas where you might have, need to support some weight, you definitely have a lot of extra heavy-duty stitching all over. So this pack is built to last. It's definitely not going to let you down when it matters. So give me a second now, and we will. I'll get into the pouches and kind of show you what's going on inside this pack. So as far as the front pouch on this bag, something a little different than most packs. In this pack, the way that you access the front pouch is via this single zipper, and the zipper is orientated vertically. So you just pull the zipper down with these 550 pulls and open up the pouch. Now, one thing about this zipper orientation is it's not one of those that gives you full, easy access to the pouch. It does leave area around the sides of the opening, so the pouch itself is actually this full size, even though the zipper only opens about to here, which is fine. You still definitely have the ability to get into the separator organizers inside, so that's not an issue. Down here, there is a small admin style area On that, you have a single open top pocket right here, a slant top open pocket behind that, and then 2 channels like this. One for, they look like one maybe for a marker and one for a standard writing pen. So a couple pens, couple little spots here. Behind that, there are 2 compartments. There is one large zipper compartment that the zipper is probably 6, maybe 7, 8 inches long, something like that. And it goes all the way to the bottom. It's this full opening here, and that is, closable, so you can, keep items inside that well protected and secure. Behind that, there is another pocket that is Velcro closure on the top. What this pocket is designed for is for concealed carry of a pistol. Inside this hidden pocket behind all the admin stuff, there is a large panel of loop Velcro back in there, and I will see if I can show you, but it's going to be hard to show you that, but it's down here. And then the pack comes with a holster, an adjustable holster type setup. And this thing basically just opens up like this, and so you can wrap your weapon, wrap your pistol in this set to set the size, and then next to it is a stretchy elastic piece that is, gives you the ability to hold an extra magazine. So to show you how this fits, here's my pistol. Basically, the pistol is held in like that, and then as far as an extra magazine, you can just slide it in like so. So this whole thing, if you can imagine this thing attached inside the pocket, sets your pistol about like that inside that Velcroed closure. And then this is a full-size pistol, and it still gives you the room, the pocket goes all the way up to here. So it still Velcros over the top of the pistol and completely contains the weapon and magazine from prying eyes. Even if you open the pouch, you'd never know it was there. Let me see if I can actually set it in there so you guys can see how it rides when it closes up. See if I can do this. It's not always easy because generally the holster just stays in the pouch all the time, so you don't need to constantly readjust. Once you get it set up once, it's good to go. But there you go. You open up the pocket, you can see, you can't really even tell that there's something else in there. It just looks like admin portion, but then when you need to get your pistol out, you just pull it out and you're good to go. So anyway, that is a feature of the pack that is a cool little extra. It definitely lends itself to the ability to be discreet, but also to keep a pistol handy for something goes wrong. So anyway, one more sec and we'll jump right into the main compartment. So for the main compartment of this bag, basically there's a dual zipper closure for the pouch, or for the compartment here. The zippers go about, almost to the full bottom of the bag, and then the bag opens up like so. Inside the bag, you've got just a single open compartment here. It's not huge. It's about 17 by 10 by maybe 5 deep. So I think they say that the carrying capacity of this pack is about 887 cubic inches. Not huge, but definitely adequate to carry items for, something like a day trip. Definitely gives you enough room for some creativity. On the back of the opening of the panel, the open panel, first of all, there you go. There gives you kind of a view of like stashing, how deep it'll go. As for this panel here, First of all, this entire panel, all the pouches on this panel are made of this like stitched net material that actually is very heavy duty. When I first saw this on other reviews, I thought that this stuff would be kind of cheesy or weak feeling, and I wasn't sure I'd feel comfortable putting items inside these pouches. But when I got hands-on with this bag, I definitely will tell you this stuff is very sturdy. It's almost like a hard, kind of wiry feel to it. Very heavy duty, and then not only that, but it's a bunch of strands. I think it might even be the same thread as what they used for stitching the pack, but it's like heavily, braided into these channels. Just fantastic, very durable. Anyway, again, you see a reversed YKK. The bottom here, from the bottom of the pack all the way up to about, maybe 1/3, you've got a single open, a zipper top pouch in here. You can see the items inside the pouch, and then zipper closure to keep whatever you put in there very secure. And then here, you've got two magazine pouches for rifle mags. And I will say, while most people have said that this setup with these two pouches will hold 2 magazines, and I will actually show you what that looks like. These are standard PMags, and I'm using the Ranger plates on them. And they got hook and loop closure with the like a raincoat material lids. These lids are fixed, so they're non-adjustable, and I don't think they would fit AK mags. But you can see, fits 2 rifle mags, no problem. And another thing is, you can fit 2 mags in a single pouch. So in actuality, even with the Ranger plates, these pouches give you the ability to carry 2 per pouch for a total of 4 rifle mags if necessary. So that's it as far as the inner compartment. Very simple and yet very effective at keeping your things organized and giving you room to pack it up however you might need. One more thing we can look at is the pack also has a hydration pocket out back, so we can look at that. So one more thing to show before we go, like the lightweight assault pack, this stealth operator pack also has a hydration pocket in the back. It goes all the way from the top here all the way to the bottom, Velcro closure. And they put this tri-glide on the end of a piece of webbing here, which works perfect with source bladders that have a kind of a slit opening this way on the top. You just slide it in, and this tri-glide basically works like a stop to hold the top of the source bladder up. So it works fantastic. All source bladders, they're top of the line. So great. And then there is about a maybe 1/2 inch of padding for comfort and to keep the water bottle, and your back kind of separate. All right, guys. So this has been a look at the Stealth Operator Pack from Grey Ghost Gear. This is an awesome pack for anyone trying to, take a day trip anywhere, not pack too much, but be able to pack enough and set up your kit for your use, as well as be able to at least have the potential to carry a concealed pistol and some extra ammunition for support of a larger rifle if necessary. As far as coloration on this pack, as I mentioned before, this is the Coyote LiteLok version. If you're looking at the LiteLok option, the other color they offer is multicam. So if you want to go LiteLok, you can go with either the Coyote or the multicam. And then this pack is also available with the same exact features, the same pack, but in a 500D Cordura version. And that one comes in a lot more colors. With that, you can get a black and black diamond coloration, a gray and gray diamond variation, and then the Cryptek patterns. They have Highlander, Mandrake, Typhon, and even the Yeti, which is like the snow version. And then they also just have, standard multicam and a standard flat gray version. So in the 500D, you have a lot more color options. In my case, I wanted the Coyote anyway, and I really wanted to give this LiteLok material a look, and I'm happy I did because it's a phenomenal pack, and I really like the weight savings. Just different enough to make this pack stand on its own from the lightweight assault pack I already own. So anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments about this pack or anything like that, definitely feel free to leave them below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. I'll definitely leave a link to the Gray Ghost Gear website so that you guys can go check it out if you're interested in purchasing this pack. And other than that, hope you guys are having a great weekend, and stay tuned. I got some new gear recently, so I'll be putting out some more videos, and I'm sure it'll be stuff that you guys will be interested in. So stay tuned for new stuff coming soon. Till next time, you guys take it easy.